So hello, and here we are for our on the very last day of the SIHH 2019 with our good friend Elizabeth Doerr, editor-in-chief of the famous Quill Pad, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we saw, appreciated, trends, models.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Beth,
Yes.
what's your opinion on this edition?
This was a very positive edition, in my opinion. The atmosphere here is great. The energy is really palpable. I feel like everyone's having a good year and fun.
Yeah, and we saw some pretty serious, cool, nice, innovative watches.
We did. Above all, by Vacheron Constantin, the traditionnel twin beat. I'm sorry, that's my heartbeat of this year. It just blew me away. A perpetual calendar that works on 2 frequencies with a 65-day power reserve.
Yeah, we're not used of saying 65 days.
Right,
Yeah.
65. Exactly.
Yeah, that is indeed for me. I mean, it's the piece of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really great. It really brings something.
Yes.
It's not only just innovation for the sake of it. It brings some functionality for the user, and on a perpetual calendar, very good.
Absolutely.
And I like it also that it's not a concept watch, it's a proven watch. It's going to be released soon and is going to go into production. It's not a limited watch.
No, not at all. End of this year, they'll be in the boutiques. It's a boutique-only edition, that it is. But yeah, it'll be. You can buy it at the end of this year if you have about 180,000 euros.
That's indeed another issue. But okay. But okay,
Yeah.
I'm happy for Vacheron because, like, you know, over the last few years, well, I didn't really go too much into their direction, and now to come up with something like this, really, I'm very, very happy for them. So what next?
What next? Oh, Richard Mille. Bonbons.
Yeah.
I mean, a collection of 10 watches that are based on the idea of candies and fruits, but using very high-tech materials and innovative crafts to achieve this look. It looks like a toy, but it's really serious watchmaking and so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's the only one that can get away with this.
Yeah, absolutely true. But in the same vein, we have Hermès. Arceau L'Heure de la Lune is a really innovative moon phase watch.
Arceau Heure de la Lune.
There you have it. Innovative moon phase watch. Very playful. It's been getting a lot of attention, well-deserved attention.
Completely deserved,
Yeah.
very playful, nice,
Yeah.
and I think positioned at a rather decent price.
Oh my gosh, 26,000 euros, I
Yeah.
think it is. I mean, that's really for something that high-end, luxurious. That's
And it's 26,000 francs, I believe.
Francs,
even,
not euros. Yeah, exactly.
So
So
it's
that's
around, $26,000 basically.
Yeah. So quite affordable when you consider the world of haute horlogerie.
Yeah. No, but Hermès is really going in the right and good direction, sticking to itself, and just, you know, getting this message out, and very happy for them. But I'm very happy that indeed it feels like the perception on what they're doing has evolved, and people are starting to appreciate much more what's going on.
Yeah, not only just people, but the industry
Yeah,
are starting
yeah.
to take Hermès serious. This is not a fashion house in the watch world anymore. This is a serious contender.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And just as a little side story also, I mean, we have to go to those press conferences, and their ones I liked it. I think they were genuine. You know, it was it felt good, and I mean, it's Hermès in a certain way. They have nothing to prove, but at the same time, they take you, you know, very gently and politely, and it feels right. Okay, enough about that now. Let's go back to some just more historical names of watchmaking. And what about Jaeger that came up with something pretty mean?
Yeah.
I mean, quite a beast there.
yeah, the Gyro Tourbillon 5. So it takes known complications and combines them in a new way. So we have a cathedral gong with a Gyro Tourbillon and some, I think, enamel. Beautiful, beautiful addition of something that's known but reinvented, I would say. Yeah.
The only thing that kind of maybe a little bit disappointed me is that it felt like it was kind of a watch for the show, because it's only going to be released like in 2020 or 2021 actually. So for on a personal level, I didn't hear it chime. I couldn't. It didn't work at that point. Which you know, it's understandable if the watch has been kind of used really intensely in so many hands over the show. But yeah, and I think it's also quite compact. I imagined it when I saw the pictures first. I imagined it to be much more, much bigger and things like that, much chunkier. But it's pretty
completely wearable.
Yeah, completely wearable. It's elegant. It's nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What else?
What else? Oh, Grube Foisse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I have to really call this out. It is a whole group of Forsey timepiece compacted into 38 millimeters. This is a first. Talk about completely wearable.
Yeah.
It's so much technology and finishing and beauty. I mean, really, and I could have put it on my wrist and go home with it.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. And it's more or less, I wouldn't say cheap, but it's less expensive than some other of their timepieces. It depends if you take the gem set version.
Oh.
But the other ones, I mean, it's a very, very, very beautiful watch.
Beautiful
Yeah,
piece.
yeah.
The Balancier, I think it was
Yeah,
called.
the Balancier Contemporain.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yep.
Oh, really
Beautiful. And I was also impressed by A. Lange & Söhne this year.
Yeah.
It's an anniversary year, 25 years of A. Lange & Söhne, 25 years of the Lange 1 and the starting collection. And so they're coming out with limited edition pieces to celebrate this anniversary. But they're revamped, they're updated, they're special, they're cute, they're beautiful. I was really impressed.
Well, I mean, just talk about the Zeitwerk, with the date edition. I think it's really a really nice watch. The Zeitwerk before, I'm a big Zeitwerk fan, but it's really kind of built like with big angles and so forth.
Yeah,
and this one is like a bit more, it's rounder and things like that. And they've improved the movement in terms that the power reserve has been almost doubled on this with this new movement. And I wonder if that new movement will go into the other models of Zeitwerk. I would imagine so.
I would hope so, actually. It's a whole new movement, so it's a brand new movement. It's been revamped, regenerated, and basically the date added, which you just can't add to a thing like this. The Zeitwerk has constant force. It had, the old one had 30 some odd hours of power reserve. Now we have 72 hours of power reserve. So there's been a lot of work done to this revamped movement. I would hope that they continue to use it in the new Zeitwerk collection. Yeah.
So what about on the independent scene? Has anything kind of struck you there?
Yeah, so we had Romain Gauthier with the beautiful micro rotor Insight Lady with a 5-piece edition with opals.
Yeah.
And opal is a hard material to put on something technical like that. So it turned that timepiece into something absolutely gorgeous and wearable for women.
Okay.
Laurent Ferrier with a brand new case shape called the Bridge 1. That was beautiful. What else did we see? Kari Voutilainen with his amazing dials and beautiful finish. And BNF with another amazing creative clock. And the final edition of the HM6, which was it's probably my favorite MBNF watch to begin with. And this is the last edition. It'll be in stainless steel. If you remember, it's curvaceous, like a little alien spaceship. Very cute. Yeah, very well done.
So this is this is the last time we'll be here in January in Geneva. Next year, again, back to back with Basel World. And some of these independents that we've seen here, probably we won't see them anymore at the SIHH, I guess.
I think that's all a little bit up in the air because the fairs will be back to back. The independents will choose either here or there, but not both like some of them do now. Yeah. But we did have the addition of Beauvais this year,
That's true.
who brought beautiful watches with, oh my gosh, I think that's the best full Beauvais collection I've seen at one sitting. So a great way to start off the show for Beauvais.
Which one did you like?
The Brainstorm.
Yeah.
I thought this whole see-through, this whole sapphire case thing, and you could see all that mechanics. Of course, it's enormous, but it has to be because there's a lot in there.
But it's very light.
light,
Yeah, I
yeah.
expected it to be much heavier than that. No, it's actually pretty light. This is a cool one. This is really a cool one. I have
Really
to.
super cool. But I'm hoping Beauvais stays here.
Yeah.
They weren't in Basel anyway, so they'll stay here. But yeah, you're right about the independents. It will be interesting to see what changes. And we will lose Audemars Piguet and Richard Mille. They are leaving the fairs altogether and doing their own thing. So next year will be an interesting edition no matter what. But I'm really glad we had such a positive edition this year.
That's true. So on this very positive note, here we go we're ending this report. So thanks for watching and see you real soon.
Ciao.